Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Asgardians of the Galaxy, issue number 3. This is an Infinity Wars tie-in. This was this was actually pretty good. There was something really, really, really bad about this comic book, but I'm going to get to that towards the end. Anyway, so yeah, let's talk about the comic book and more specifically, who made the comic book. Okay, writer Cullen Bunn, artists Matteo Lally, but there's also a little help. The person who did the backstory for Nebula, who drew the backstory for Nebula, Andre Lima Arujo. Backstory for Throg, Jill Thompson. The backstory for Scourge, Mike Del Mundo. The color artists, Federico Blee with Eric Arcianega, and then also Thompson and Del Mundo. Letterer, VC's Corey Petit. Cover artist, Dale Keown and Jason Keith. And yeah, I think that's it. Oh, Angelo, co-created by Todd McFarlane and Neil Gaiman. Okay, so this was pretty good, man. We get basically the what is this thing called? The Carrion of the Gods. I can't get the darn page to turn. Jeez, the God Quarry. There we go. Donny Cates. I think it was Donny Cates, right? Who created that? No, shoot, it was somebody else, wasn't it? Crap, I can't remember. Right before the Thanos wins storyline in the Thanos comic book, that's volume 2, there was the God Quarry story. For the life of me, I can't remember who did that. Oh well, whatever. Somebody in the comments, first one, you get a no prize. What do you call it? Basically, we see Nebula's dream. So this is her backstory, how she recruited herself into this battle, this Infinity Wars tie-in. We also get, I actually already mentioned it, by the artists who are responsible for those stories. We get a whole bunch of backstories, how they get involved in this. Throg got jacked up 2 issues ago, or no, in the previous issue, and we don't know what happened to him, except for some reason he's just regular old fighting in this one. Okay, what happened? How'd that happen? I guess it wasn't as bad as we thought it was, because I know a lot of people were crying like, no, don't kill Throg. Everybody gets to see, for some reason, the destroyer armor is not as tough as it used to be. It used to be able to take on a whole bunch of sentinels, right? Not sentinels, celestials. Big, huge difference, right? Literally. Apparently the destroyer armor isn't that powerful anymore because it just got ripped apart by a bunch of god ghosts, and then what's his name? Knucklehead Kid Loki was sitting there like, oops, and everybody's like, what? We're following you! So they were not too happy about that. For all intents and purposes, this comic book was good. I like that there was a bunch of backstory tying it into the current story, so we get to see how they got recruited. All of it was really cool. I'm still not a fan of Executioner Scourge being brought back to life, and it actually says that he was brought back to life in this one. Nope, sorry. The best way you can respect Scourge is to not write him at all. That's my personal opinion. Scourge needs to stay dead. He should have had the full Uncle Ben treatment. At this point, they're just treating him like Captain Marvel, where, no, he's dead, but, he's going to come back and, whenever we feel like bringing him back. I'm not cool with that. He needs to actually stay dead. Once in a while, you can see him, and he's guarding something, maybe the gates of hell or something. And who cares? But this, I don't want to see him come back to life. I want the respect for Walt Simonson that he deserves. Anyway, that's not even the thing that really ticked me off about this comic book. You know what ticked me off about this comic book? No, seriously, the cover of it. But not just that, the words on the cover. This didn't happen. She fought her undead father. She fought undead Odin in this one. No, that was not God King Thor. That was actually Odin. She said at one point, father, when she was fighting it, when she was talking to it. She actually called it father. Yeah, so why do they do this? They also advertised this in the previous issue, like, oh, next issue, God of Thunder, the undead God of Thunder versus Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't even think they said the undead. They just said God of Thunder. But of course, you still saw this image, so you could tell he was undead. So much that, why didn't they just insert Odin into this image instead? Or instead of her fighting Odin, why didn't she just fight Thor in this one? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? I'm actually really genuinely disturbed. And I don't know who made that decision to have this cover made and to have those previews go out, but seriously, somebody dropped the ball, and that's kind of one of the quantifiers for false advertisement. And I know there's gonna be a bunch of people at Marvel who may see this and just be like, oh, come on, man. But realistically, I'm being absolutely serious here. If someone wanted to, they could sue Marvel for false advertisement because this actually does quantify false advertisement. Yeah, sure, I'm just a law student, but that's more than most of the guys at Marvel. And you know what? If you really want to know, ask Charles Soule. He's actually a lawyer, so I'm pretty sure that he could say, "Yo, guys, there's actually false advertisement, what you just did right here." I don't even need that because I learned that in my marketing class. This is a marketing class. I got a degree in business with a specialty in marketing. And this right here, flat out, guys, this is illegal. This is illegal. Making a big deal of it. Somebody wants to be like, oh, come on, come on. I'm not saying something's going to become of it. And I think that there's enough nonsensical lawsuits going on in regards to somebody at Marvel. I think it's absolutely nonsensical, but whatever. Nonetheless, man, no, seriously, I'm actually genuinely upset. This is the definition of false advertisement. It's not even like it was a big deal. Like I was like, oh, I can't wait to see Undead Thor versus... No, I want to see real Thor versus real Angela, But what, honestly, what was the purpose of this? This was just a huge lie. Very annoying, and it really brought down the quality of the book, in my opinion, because the whole time it's weighing on my head. After I finished reading this book, I closed it, I looked at the cover, I was like, hey, wait a second. Did I miss that? No, I went back and I skimmed through the book 2 more times, and I did not see it. There was no battle between Angela and Undead Thor. I was a little bothered by that. Can you tell? All right, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.